Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jordan. They get it back. From behind the arc. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here's Robertson. Puts the move on. Got a hand on it. Jordan, a good look. Baseline jumper right on the money. Facing off in this one, we've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right. And you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really hopping. Smart, unselfish basketball. A lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. From the wing, buries the jump shot.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Down low. Cuts off the pass. Here's Leonard. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Out to the right wing. From deep, Jordan. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Antetokounmpo, here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. These are his first free throws of the game. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Robertson.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Kirilenko. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. With the drive. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Ooh, a rim-rocking jam. He just doesn't believe in soft finishes.
I don't think there's anybody like him in regards to creativity around the rim.
I agree.
Pass to Robertson. There's a screen. Good D by SGA. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Lions. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 6. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Young with it. Pass to McGrady. From the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Brown. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Top of the key. And Young pulls it down.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
They get it back.
Tim Duncan.
It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Wade drives in. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Young from long range. That won't go. This is his first shot of the game. Pass to Howard. On the wing, Wade. And a two-handed jam.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's McGrady. Giannis with the rebound. On the wing, Wade. Stolen by Young. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now Brown. Still no points. Here's Howard. And it's all tied up.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
The visiting team, 13.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Out left to the wing. Here's Jordan. And he lays it up and in. Jordan's got 8.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Here's Brown. They retain possession. For 3, Anthony. That shot is off. Outside Young. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you guys.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Young. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Robertson. No made baskets yet. Kicks it out to Bryant. Over Leonard. Bryant, no good. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Lions. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's SGA. Here's McGrady. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Here's Robertson. To get back on track. Russell with the rebound. Here's McGrady. No luck on that one.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Pure from three-point range. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
On the take. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, wow. Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, that will get him going. He thrives on that type of play. That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Robertson. There's a minute 34 left to play in the second quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still without a bucket. It's George on the wing. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Great execution out of the pick and roll. Shea with a perfect delivery. Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Here's Kirilenko. Check by Hill. George scanning the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
That one falls.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Oh, nice. Wow. And rolling back the clock. Nice work by Paul George.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Bryant. Takes a 3. He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
The Lions.
They lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Robertson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1. Both good from the line that time. SGA with it. No points so far. Taking it inside, SGA.
There are few guards in this league that do as much damage in the paint as Gilgeous-Alexander. He may be the best we have.
Whoa! Jaylen Brown, a big-time finish.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and B.A., this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. From deep, Jordan. Doesn't go for him.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Chamberlain. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Jordan up top. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jordan's got 12. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
Now Jordan. He's got 12. Lays out. It's stolen by Howard. Anthony feeling it out a bit.
Lives foul. Young. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Bryant. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
And they get it back. And then Young slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Bryant. Banked it in off the glass. Bryant's got 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
To the left wing. Slam dunked by Jordan.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. They drive by Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Anthony. Knocks down the long J. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
From 17, it's good. Off the glass.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Shot's good by Hill.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
McGrady, shot is off. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Young looking for an opening. For 3. It's hauled in by Hill.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
No good there. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Young to the paint. And they're on the break. Here's Anthony. It's good. Anthony's got 5.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
5 ticks left to play in the third. And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back.
42.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Howard. In transition. To the wing on the left. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by SGA. Pass to Jordan. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
No good on that one. So both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw is good. Here's Wade. Bryant outside. A little mid-range shot is up. Leonard pulls down the board.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nice recognition by George to set up a teammate.
Bryant outside. And the baseline jumper, no good. Inside. Pass to Jordan. Screen by Leonard. To take the lead. Chamberlain pulls it in. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here.
striding in, Giannis. And he makes it.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
Leonard, right side. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Wade. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Here's Wade to the middle. Deflects the pass. George with a steal. To the inside. Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a great find by SGA. And remember, at 6'6" and a point guard, he has a great view of the floor.
And he drives in. Yes, sir, as he floats it in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Jordan goes in, and he slams it down.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
It's stolen by Leonard to take the lead. Oh, the shot is off. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Here's Robertson. 6 on the shot clock. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander. To tie it up. Can't get it.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Flushes it down with both hands.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Oh, deflected. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
At the line for two.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no luck that time either. Now here's Young. Screen by Leonard to take the lead.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That is not the time to get a technical.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Sinks the clutch free throw.
Oh, as big a free throw as you can make. Now they need a stop to send it to OT.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Here's Bryant inside. Clock at 6. He shoots. With one on the clock. Oh, what a move. A strong finish.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So both teams making some changes here. SGA with it. Shea probing. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And if SGA gets a step on the defense, it's over. Look how quick he is to the rim.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. What action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
And playing through that contact, SGA so tough in the paint.
It's deflected. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A little over a minute and a half gone now in overtime. Now Leonard. 6 to shoot. Young. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Antetokounmpo outside. He launches. Rebounded by Russell. Now Young. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Russell. Oh, the stuff!
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Going inside.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Jordan. And there's the drive. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think coach will be drawing up here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Substitution on the court.
That's a man on a mission right there.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Here we go. Here's Frazier. Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get a high percentage at the rim.
Bryant, left side. Jams it home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And Erik Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Now here's Young. Oh, he leaves no question.
He wasn't satisfied just laying it up. He had to put something extra on it.
I can't believe what we just saw right there.
Well, that will go in the highlight package for tonight. I'm certain of it.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's Robertson.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
SGA with it. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Young fires! The triple drops.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Now on to Kumpo. Oh, no good on the layup. Leonard outside. Young outside. Now Jordan. Clock at 6. Oh, no good. 1:19 left to play in the second overtime. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
The steal. Knocked away. And here's Jordan. Tries to keep it alive. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. There's a screen. The 11-footer. Cash!
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Takes it inside. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Line substitution. Number 47, Andre Kirilenko.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Oscar Robertson. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the Lions.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Oh, they pick off the pass. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for the Lions. Andre Kirilenko.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
So the road team gets the W in this one. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone.
Lord, prayer hands.
Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement.
is every... Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. We've got the visitors facing the home team. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Pass to Leonard. Releases. And Bryant pulls it down. Fires the three. First shot won't go. Here's Jordan. The three ball. The rebound by Robertson. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
That famous drive of Giannis's, he can just plow through any opposition.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 5. And that one no good to start off the night. And here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Robertson's shot is off. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Lions. Wing shot on the way. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
It's not going to go for him.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Takes a step back. Down low. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And slammed up by Jordan.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Robertson. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to McGrady. It's a one-on-one situation. Pippen right side. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. And Young with the block. And they'll keep possession. The shot by Howard, no good. Fast break, here we go. And stolen by Brown. It's Brown on the wing. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Clock is at 3. Fires from deep. And Brown is good for 3.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Hey, great communication on the lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Here's Young. Misses off the right iron. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
He drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And he gets it to go.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Russell. What if it goes? And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 7. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
15.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this deep... is in for a long night.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Jordan inside. It's rebounded by Wade. Pass to Brown. Back to Wade. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Jordan. Howard grabs the miss. In transition, here they come. Outside, Brown. There's a screen.
Oh, wow! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back over to you, Brian.
Allie, thanks for the report. The 3.
Wade.
Wade, that's good. Wade's got 5. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Wade. Now Howard. Shot clock at 6. And here's Brown for 3. Mutombo with the rebound. Leonard outside. It's stolen away. And here's the fast break. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Missed it. 3 for 6 now. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Duncan. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Now here's Pippen. No made baskets yet.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
From deep, Jordan. The shot that time not on target.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And it's Brown off the drive. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. To the middle.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he sinks the second. 1.5 minutes left in the first half. Here's Robertson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Bryant outside. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Young. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Young looking for an opening. To the paint. Leonard. And he can't jam it through.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Out to the wing. Here's Frazier. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Frazier's gotten his second bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Chamberlain. Bryant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so we wrap up the first half. Up 9. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's Robertson. Still without a bucket. Pass to Bryant. From the high post. He can't get that one to fall. And here's SGA. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Now here's Bryant. Knocked away. Now Jordan. To the inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coach likes that look, and Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Here's SGA. And SGA throws it down.
And this is Shai's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Look at Shai playing big inside.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down. Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Russell. Clock at 6. Pulls it. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So both teams changing it up here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wade drives in. Outside, Hill. Nice move. Russell with the rebound.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Howard grabs the miss.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected by Howard. George sets a screen. Inside. And he makes it on the layup.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third.
Lions foul. Young. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wade. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. Puts it up. Buries the jump shot. Wade's got 7.
2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. To the inside. Here's Russell. Lays it up and banks it in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Wade. He's got 7. A minute 37 left in the third. 5 on the clock. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's McGrady.
Whoa! Oh, sweet move. I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
That one's off. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. It's George on the wing. Drives to the hoop. And George with the jam.
And reminding everyone of his athleticism, George can still get up and drop the hammer.
Pass to Anthony. George with a steal. To the wing, right side. For the lead. Howard grabs the miss. Here's Wade. He's got 7. Now here's Hill. Uncovered. Rebounded by Frazier. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Duncan. Here's McGrady. Checked by Hill.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the...
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third quarter. From deep, Jordan. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Leading by 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar to take the lead. And it's good on the lay-in.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
lobs it up to the rim. And they're on the break. And Young slams it in.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. The free throw drops for Anthony. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Young. Jordan up top. Lots of room. And he nails that one right through the heart.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Robertson. Russell with the rebound. And SGA has got the ball here for the Lions. Pass to Jordan. It's kept alive. Outside Young. And there's the drive. And Young slams it in.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 6 to shoot. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Young. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a block. You have to admire Giannis's willingness to challenge shots at the rim.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Lions foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Bryant. 4 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Puts it up from 15. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Up top, Bryant. Poke loose. Here's the break. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Russell outside. Here's SGA. For 3. Buries it from outside.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. this two-hander with authority.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Here's Antetokounmpo. .114 left to the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. He takes it in. Jams it home!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Leonard looking around. Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. Oh, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
To tie it up. Oh, the long ball, no good. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Now Antetokounmpo. That's all. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to...
Short-term goal for me, a record soul for me. It's just